Hi guys, today I'm going to show you step by step how I do yarn braids on my natural hair. So you are going to need some acrylic yarn. I'm using Red Heart Super Saver in the color black. They have many colors to choose from, and you just want to make sure whatever yarn you use is 100% acrylic, because if it's wool it will lock in your hair. And you also need a comb for parting your hair, and some duckbill clips and hair ties just to kind of section your hair out of the way and keep it out of the way. And you also need a pair of scissors to cut the yarn, as well as a lighter to seal the ends when you finish. So to cut my yarn, I decided to stick my spool of yarn on my paper towel holder so that it was able to unravel freely as I measured it out. And then I connected it around my doorway all the way to my arm, like as long as I wanted it. I hope that makes sense, as you can see it right here. And then I decided to go ahead and cut it. And this really does save time if you pre-cut your yarn beforehand. So to prepare my hair, I shampooed it with my Cantu Shea Butter shampoo, and then I followed up with my Miss Jessie Super Sweeetback treatment to do a deep conditioning treatment on my hair, and I sealed in moisture with my hemp seed oil by Queens of Curls. So after I did that, I braided my hair up so that it was nice and stretched, and as you can see, I've already started the braids, so I'm going to show you how I go about installing them. So as you can see, I have medium-sized boxes, and I'm going to be using 6 strands of yarn. You can use however many you want depending on the thickness that you want. And after that, I'm going to smooth a little bit of ECOSTYLER gel on my hair just to minimize the flyaways before I get ready to braid. So I have folded the yarn in half, and it's all even, and I'm going to loop it around my natural hair one time, and then I'm going to twist it to kind of secure it, as you can see me doing here. Then I'm going to firmly start to braid with the yarn as 2 pieces. There's 3 on each side, and then my natural hair is that 3rd piece where I'm braiding it down. And the key thing I like to mention here is that I'm making sure that I braid it nice and firm, and this has come with a lot of practice and me doing yarn braids in the past and them slipping. So I want to make sure that I am very, very firm with the braiding, especially towards the beginning. And as my hair starts to run out, I'm going to go ahead and add some of the yarn in with my hair. I'm just going to add 2 pieces from each section into my natural hair and continue to braid it down. So as my hair starts to run out, like towards the end, like where my hair is running out of hair, I will go ahead and use my ECOSTYLER gel again just to smooth it in, and this will help for my hair not to peek out of the yarn as I continue to braid it down. So once I braided it all the way down, what I decided to do is go ahead and tie it off. And you want to tie it into a knot. Some people don't do this. Some people actually use rubber bands, but I like to tie it into a knot. And after I loop it around and tie it into one knot, I'm going to tie it into another knot just so that it's nice and secure. And even after I burn it, I don't have to worry about it coming loose. So now that I have my knots done, I'm going to go ahead and clip off that excess yarn. After I do that, I'm just going to take my lighter very carefully and burn the very tips. And then I just roll it between my fingers and it's nice and sealed. So this is what my hair looked like after I dipped the ends in hot water. I wasn't able to record that process because it's very tedious, but if you dip your ends, it'll give the yarn more movement and body. So as you can see, I have little accents of color here. So I'm going to show you how I do that. I'm using some Claret color Super Saver yarn. This is the yarn that I had left over from a different set of yarn braids I did. And as you can see, I just picked the spot where I want to have the accent color, and then I just wrap it around a couple times. And after I wrap it around to where it's like a little bead almost, I'm just going to tie it in 2 knots, and then I'm going to snip away the excess yarn from those knots very carefully. So this is basically the style. This is how my yarn braids look. I really like the results, and I hope it was a helpful tutorial. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them in the comment section, and I'll see you guys in the next video.